Retard. Retard.
Good evening. Good evening. How are y'all doing? Nice to see you. Danny, hello to you. Hefred, hello. Rohan, how are you doing? Mark, hello, hello. V55, nice to see you too. How are you doing? Mike, hello to you.
Twitch channel subscriber experience.
And Runa, yeah,
Could new
hello to you.
subscribers please make your way to the first class cabin, where complimentary drinks, snacks and premium flight entertainment will be served. Thank you.
Atomico, muchas gracias, senor. How are you doing? Atomico, thank you so much for the 16 months. Absolutely crazy. Who's making so much noise here, for crying out loud? Who's this? Yoda, hello to you. And Deklenk, hello to you as well. Atomico, funny story, true story. When I flew home about 3 days ago, in Frankfurt, I was standing in line to get through security. And I turned around and there was a guy behind me, big fella, and he had a t-shirt on, a green t-shirt. And it had a picture of the fastest mouse from Mexico. It said, on the top of the mouse, it said, arriba, arriba, and on the bottom it said, andale, andale. I had to laugh. I really had a big grin on my face. I thought that would be a perfect gift for Adrico. Yeah, caramba. Oh, that was so funny. Yeah, I seriously, not joking, I seriously was considering actually offering him money to buy the t-shirt off him. No, he didn't see me laughing, no. Yeah, I know, right? Adrico, I should have. Herr Fred, nice. And Chris Clark, hello. Any news, Chris? Just popped to say hello, wish you a nice flight. Shakespeare needs my attention. Oh no, Herr Fred, all the best for that. Well, it could be worse, I think. Oh, that was you, Aaron. Nice. Nice, yeah, thanks for joining. Guys, no joke, if you plan to join, please do so. We have control today. So we're flying from Lisbon to Coruna. I think, is that correctly pronounced? Because Brennell told me off. He said, no, you say A Coruna. Okay, she's booked on the... Okay, so all the best, Chris. Yeah, keeping all fingers crossed, all thumbs pressed, as we say here. Thank you so much, FMA. Have a great day. And Pack, hello. Andreas, hello to you as well. Nice of you guys to join. MDK of MDK, hello to you as well. Mike, hello. Which is a free... Yes, so yeah, exactly. So Danny, but I have got the payware version. So I've got the payware for A Coruña, and yeah, and we'll see. Yeah, I'm surprised, Voyager. Hey, how are you doing? Moin. I was surprised as well that I got the pronunciation correct. Guys, if you do join, for those that do join, first of all, big thank you to Bruno, who organized the ATC here in Lisbon. Then a big thank you to the controllers here. Coming online, do service for us. Thank you so much. And hey, Fly Lilo. And here's the routing. So if anyone wants to join, that's what I'm planning to do. And I am planning for a very interesting approach in La Coruña. We are planning to do A Coruña. We are planning. Let me just get these charts stored. We are planning to fly the Coraf to Juliet, which will lead us then to La Coruña VOR, and from there we're going to have to improvise a bit, I think, because we're going to fly the following approach, runway 03. And 03 has a RMP approach that leads to a visual circling. So that should be really scenic. And the scenery here is lovely. It's a beautiful, beautiful area. And I also downloaded a scenery add-on for the city and the surroundings from flightsim.to for this region. Really lovely. Any update news on the FENIX? Andreas, I'm not with the beta team anymore, so I've not heard anything. So can't say. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, Danny. Yeah, it's absolutely beautiful. So a big thank you to Mark, who actually and Ted Barker, who actually saw the approach and thought, well, that must be nice, must be beautiful. We'll go through the procedure during the flight. I'll tell you all about my plans, how I am going to plan to fly it, and then we'll see if we are successful. Otherwise, you know, the hey Geep, how you doing? Otherwise, you know,
you can always go around if it don't look right coming down. Don't wait until you're sideways, baby, sliding on the ground. You can always go around.
Exactly.
FS Realistic connected.
Right, so somebody said I should get FS Realistic, and so I did. We'll see if that really helps with the immersion. All right, let's get started, shall we? Oh, let's see. Hang on, Mark. Have you joined yet, Mark? Where are you? Who's this? Oh, that's Aaron, isn't it? He just changed the livery. Lol. I could swear that was a Star Alliance just a few minutes ago, right? this starts in a really good spirit. Where's Mark? Oh, I know where Mark is. You want to bet that is Mark? 100%. 800 stands. Yeah, you can hear the wind a little bit in the background there. That's already from FS Realistic. Yeah, Aaron, I have already done so. So what's it called? Touchdown or what? Let me just see. Touchdown front, touchdown main. So touchdown main.
Welcome aboard.
I have
Captain
dialed down
Blackbox
to
Twitch
14.
channel subscriber experience. Could new subscribers please make your
And
way
let's
to the
put
first class cabin, where complimentary
that
drinks,
to
snacks,
35.
and premium flight entertainment will be served.
Oh, north.
Thank you.
Hey, Brenold, vielen Dank. Brenold, are you flying along now, or what are your plans? Hang on, 800 north? What? What? North? Where on earth? Oh, Mark, are you kidding me? No, you didn't. You didn't spawn in my favorite position. Lol. Oh yeah, so Chris, try another Chris, oh, you want to join as well? Nice. Chris, try another server. So you can go try, I'm on UK server right now, and try Germany, Amsterdam. One of those will work. There we go. Yeah, nice treat. So Brennel, thanks once again, and a big thank you to the first sub here on YouTube today, Uwu. Thank you so much, Uwu, for joining our membership. Really kind of you. Thanks for the support.
Welcome aboard the Captain Blackbox
Amsterdam. Okay, cool.
Experience. Could new subscribers please
So
make your
I
way
am.
to the first class
Arthur, is that you there?
Complimentary drinks, snacks, and premium flight entertainment will be served. Thank you.
And also Rich Row coming in with a tier 1 here. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining the community. Thank you for support, Rich Row. Welcome. Brenold, how often did your PPL flights have to be cancelled, either due to weather or other? Okay, so yeah, so Brenold, sorry, not Brenold, Brandup. Sorry, Brandup. I did my flights in my training flights in FENIX, so you can imagine that the weather there is pretty perfect, like 350 days per year. So I rarely had a flight cancelled for weather. So let's do that. Why is that disconnected already? Hang on, hang on, hang on. There we go. In the Phoenix? No. Phoenix, like City of Phoenix. Excuse me. Hey, the flying teenager, how are you doing? Nice to see you. Okay, so I am actually really happy to see Aaron flying along. We've got Arthur Biko flying along. Chris Clark is flying along. Mark is flying along. Brennell is flying along as well. Yoda, what's with you? Don't tell me you're working. Is that in the ATIS, Brennell? Yeah, so uniform. So uniform, hang on, what departure runway do we have? So runway in use. What? 20? Huh? That's interesting. So to the south. Yeah, so Brennell, have a look at the ground charts. I wouldn't be surprised if uniform, without looking at the taxi charts right now, I would expect that is, there we go. So here's uniform. So I would expect they think you should try to take off from uniform so that you don't have to cross the runway and taxi down all the way for full length. Yeah, so try to get everything sorted out for runway 20 with uniform. He's checking Biko. We are Air Portugal 71 Bravo, and we will start boarding here. Yeah, uniform 5. Yeah, exactly. Let me just show you here on the charts. So start. Yeah, there we go. So uniform 5. That's what we should be aiming for. Yes, approach nav you do. So whenever you do a cold temperature, you should say, cold temperature correction, you have to adjust the flight path angle as well, yes. And we have an app for that, so we have in real life an app where we enter these values and then we'll get a steeper flight path angle value to fly. They do the same on in real life. Nice, that's cool. Excellent. Right, so today, guys, what we're up to today, we are we're gonna start off. It's not me coughing, right? So I'm fine, don't worry. So we're starting today on this flight, and then on the second flight, I'm gonna try to fly with the Hot Start Challenger 650. Looking forward to that again. From Palm Springs to Santa Barbara. On Pilot Edge, and the cool thing there is I'm going to try to use a tech route. I haven't done that for ages, so we'll see how that goes. Right, let's get boarding and fueling going. My flight. 18 minutes. Oh god, we've got to hurry up. Let's start 8 minutes. A tech TEC. Tower en route control or something. It's a special routing system in the US west side. I'm not sure if the east side has it as well, but I've learned about it on Pilot Edge. So tower en route control special routings. Nice. So let's have a look at the received messages. So initial load sheet, we are expecting 56.9. Cost index is, wow, 40. That's a heavy cost index. Interesting. 40, 360. And the weather up there is minus 52. Temperature here is 24. That's actually nice. I went cycling today, and we got 23 degrees, so it was really, really nice. Finally not so hot. So 56.9 CG, 29.8. Well, actually, no, let's put that in later. Disregard. Block fuel is according to the flight plan. Let's have a look what we're supposed to have. We are supposed to have we're supposed to have 5.3 block, and that is 1.2. So 5.3. No, I don't use GSX yet. So Nick, whenever they get their problems sorted out, then I will do so. Then I will buy GSX and try it out. Right, so using the alternate fuel, the half an hour fuel, the extra time is 23 minutes. Oh, is it really? Brenold, can you have a look, please? Not sure why that is down. Yeah, so exactly. So it's an IFR routing from A to B without having to leave approach control airspace. So they give you a set routing that you have to follow and a set altitude that you have to maintain. So you won't be able to climb, you know, up to, let's say, 25,000 feet or something. You'll stay lower. So we'll try that today. So let's get a wind uplink going as well here. Good. In the A page, in the B page, filled out. The flight plan page will be as follows. So departure 20, meaning it's going to be a INBOM for Sierra departure. And then our flight planned route to Coraf. Now, if you are joining the flight...
Welcome aboard the Captain Black Box Twitch channel subscriber experience. Could new subscribers please make your way to the first class cabin?
We're going to take the Arnav approach.
Snacks and premium flight entertainment will be served.
Via Idotu. Insert. Hey, Krishu, thank you so much. 6 months, half a year. Thank you for the support. I hope you're feeling well. And Philip, hello to you. How are you doing? So, let me just have a look at the approach. So what I'm planning to do is the following. So that's the RMP approach later. And the arrival takes us to Coraf. Now, depending on if we have ATC or not, or how many aircraft inbound, expect a approach out of Coraf. So we go like Coraf direct to the fix here, Idotu, and then start the approach. I'll leave that in as it is with the discontinuity. Good, so that's that. In the A page, B page, flight plan page filled out. Ratna for departure. Then let me get charts out. So I need to change that departure route. So it's not this one. It's actually the INBOM for Sierra. There we go. So that will take us to 60, flight of 60. Transition is in 4000. We go straight ahead, Netvo, turn left, Gudaf, then Uzivi and INBOM. So that's the one we'll take. So I'll take Lisbon VOR, even though it's an RNF or RP departure. Lisbon. Oh, guys, another thing. You know that I had problems installing the GSX, not just the GTN 750 in the Challenger 414. we finally found out what the issue was, and our good friend QB, he actually found a reference on a forum, or actually Discord channel, and the issue was, if anybody else is having issues getting the GTN to work, so the PSM GTN in the Cessna 414, the problem is if you're using the Bravo throttle quadrant, you have buttons here, or switches. These switches are pre-bound, and one of those is the avionics switch. And if that is bound, it doesn't matter what you switch in the cockpit. So even if you switch on the avionics switch in the cockpit, it will have it signaling as off. And that's why the displays don't start up. It was that simple. But I've got it working now, which is absolutely brilliant. Really happy about that. Good. Diff rips in it B page filled out as well. Performance. So we want to fly from runway 20. And the ATIS says boarding is complete. Fantastic. Final load sheet, runway 20. Dry. Packs on. About 63. Hey, MWO, how are you doing? Nice to see you. About 63 tons. Heh? Lol. Maybe some passenger is late and we'll take him. I don't know. So 210 at 12. We've got 24 degrees. Let me do 25. And then we'll do 1014 just in case it does change. We'll use intersection. Uniform 5, that's good. So we actually can choose that so we don't have to take full length. And it still gives us a flex temperature of 68, flaps 1. And the takeoff shift is 1300 meters. I was just thinking whether or not I should use FS2 crew today, but I think I'm not going to bother because for the non-precision approach, well, actually, it should work. Let me just do that. Yeah, let's do that. Unless I can't get it working. So flaps 1, 68. Here's, no, don't have the final load sheet just yet. So. What do I need to do here? Oops, that's not a checklist. Right, let's do main cockpit preparations. Let's see how that works. Krishu, I noticed in the FENIX that after takeoff, if you do not enable autopilot, the speed increases even higher than 250 knots. I guess it's not behavior, right? Or do we have to set manual? Oh no, so that's normal, Krishu. The thing is, unless there is a speed restriction on the routing, on the departure routing, the main limit will be 250 feet below 10,000 feet. So that's normal. And of course, you have then to manually pitch the aircraft to maintain whatever speed you want to maintain. Good, good, good. All right, so that. Almost finished. Lisbon has NADP 2 and engine out is 1900. So 1900. Oops. Then it's 1380, 1380. Just want to check something real quickly. Whether or not we have yeah, DCL is available. Nice. We'll get DCL. That's cool. Right, shift. We've got to put shift in as well. So let's have a look. The trim is up 0.0, shift 1300. So takeoff shift 1300. Up 0. What? Hang on. Hold on. What happened there? There we go. Up 0. Good. Then the speeds. Hang on, I'm not quite sure what you mean. So even with a restriction and below 10,000, increase the speed higher than to when unable to do. Yeah, but Kushu, I'm not sure what you mean. So when the autopilot is off, you have to follow the flight director commands, and the flight director commands will also pitch the aircraft for 250 knots. So you have to follow the flight director commands. Otherwise, of course, if the pitch is too low, then the aircraft will accelerate past 250, because it's in the, if you're using that normal climb mode, the climb mode means the thrust is set to climb power always until you hit the declared altitude or the entered FCO altitude. Then it goes into alt star and then changes to speed mode for the auto thrust. So it maintains climb thrust, and you have to pitch the aircraft accordingly yourself, follow the flight director commands, or with the autopilot on, the autopilot will do that for you. Good. Secondary flight plan, copy active. We'll do a quick return, and then we are pretty much finished. Only 25 minutes after stream start. Nice. So we'll use the ILS 20. Yeah, the cruise shoe. Let me take off. Let me take off, and then thanks, Yoda. And then I'll show you what I mean with that. Yeah, takeoff shift is the shift because you're not doing the full length procedure. So today in the ATIS, I can show you that as well. Let me show you. Actually, no, let's go here. So first of all, have a look here at the ground chart for Lisbon. You can see that Lisbon has a pretty special situation where if runway 20 is in use and you need full length, you have to, for one, you have to cross the operating runway and then taxi down all the way. It's a long way down to get to the full length. So ATC asks you whenever you can, if performance of the aircraft permits, use Uniform 5 as your departure point. So you would line up from Uniform 5 and take off from there. Now, the runway has a total length of 3,707 meters, but this part here is 1,300 meters. You're not using that part because you're lining up departing from Uniform 5. So those 1,300 meters is the ones you're not using, and that's what the shift is. So you're telling the computer that you're taking off from this position here, not full length. So let me get the weather here. Direct ATIS. So Lisbon ATIS is Golf. Expect runway 20, transition level 50. So advise uniform, or expect uniform for departure. That's where it says. Expect position uniform for departure takeoff. Available distance 2,412. If unable, advise before push. Very important. Yeah, have a good stream, FlyLilo. Big shout out to FlyLilo. He's also streaming on Twitch. QNH 1015, all good. Right, so 1015 now. Okay, and the engine out procedure, last thing to do. Hey, Vitch 777, how you doing? So we want to have Lima Papa Papa Tango 20. The track for the engine out is 205, and we'll do that until 25 miles for the engine out. Cool. Are you ready for the departure brief?
Go ahead.
So just need to enter the values. V2 speeds, thrust reduced, threats, complacency, VR speed is 136. 136. V2 speed is 140. Flex temp is 68. Cruising is 360. Thrust reduction is 1360. Transition altitude 4000. Pitch trim 0. There we go. So we are departing runway 20. Oh, you are 777. There's someone else on Twitch. I know. So we got Vitch 777 and we got 777. One on YouTube and one on Twitch. Good. So we're departing runway 20 departure, in-bomb 4 Sierra departure. We're climbing level 60 initially. The minimum sector altitude for our departure routing is 3,000 feet, and then 3.1 and 4.8. And in-bomb is at 5.9. Extra fuel, we have about, well, now it says -1. We know that is a bit off, so I would go with the flight plan, and the flight plan says we have about 60 kilograms extra fuel. Hot spots for taxi out, well, let's have a look what it says on the chart here. No, Nicholas, the threats are... threats are threats, so the definition for threats, we can have a look later during cruise flight if you like. I don't see that as a particular threat. So let's have a look. So taxi out, we've got some hot spots on the apron there, and then uniform 5. We've got to be careful, make sure we don't hit the wrong taxiway for the lineup. So we need to look at the signs and just make sure that we get the right takeoff position. Stop margin for the takeoff is, I would say, about 300 meters. We'll abort takeoff until V1 as normal. Engine out is straight ahead, track 205 to 25 miles if we need to, and the engine acceleration is 1900 feet. We'll clean up, secure the engine, and then get to radar vectors about 4,000 feet and return runway 20. The landing weight will be about 61.5, so we're below max landing weight. Final load sheet is there, we'll check that in a minute. Right, non-standard, no. I think standard. Threats, maybe complacency, but apart from that, weather is fine. So we'll enter the 56.8 as a final weight here, and the CG is 31. So that's 61.9. Just going to check one more time that we have the right values for takeoff. 62.9, that's enough. Yeah, that's good. It's a bit more than we have, so on the safe side. Let's have a look. Any questions?
No questions.
Cockpit preparation checklist.
Gear pins and covers.
Removed.
Fuel quantity.
5,310 kilograms balanced.
Seat belts.
Oh, that should be there. On.
Adheres.
NAF.
Barrow ref.
QNH 1015 set.
1015. Set. Cockpit preparation checklist completed.
Thank you. So let's go get the clearance. ATSU. AOC menu. ATC request. Pre-departure clearance. So we are at position. I have no idea. Where are we? 122. So we are 122. ATIS information was golf. No, actually it's hotel now, is it? India even. Okay, it's India now. India QNH, just checking QNH is 1015, correct. So station is Lima Papa Tango. And then we're good. Papa Tango. There we go. Yeah, Nicolas, let me ask you this one, Nicolas, because maybe I don't see a risk, and there is a risk. So what do you see as being a risk when transition level is 4,000, or transition altitude is 4,000, and initial climb is level 60? What do you see as a risk there? Why is the sim so smooth? So FSX Gamer, I'm using a 30 Hz monitor, and so using VSync, it syncs up the screen FPS.
Autopilot.
With
Autopilot.
with the 30 Hz, so it's a nice steady 30 Hz, and it syncs up the frequency, and that makes it in general a lot smoother. And thank you so much for the 199 FX Gamer. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you so much. Good. So we have transferred that. Request received, and there we have. Let's have a look. So no, that was the reply, I think. Yeah, there we go. So that's the message they sent me. So the audio control. No, Brenold, no, it's not. So you have to adjust the volumes somewhere else. Yeah. That reminds me, just want to check the loudness setting. Sounds okay. Hey, Sapphire Wave, nice to see you. How are you doing? So, time to go outside for a second. Ay, caramba. Look how many people are there. Brilliant. Love it. Oh, it's busy. Really nice. Has Mark already departed? Are you kidding me? Mark is already halfway to La Coruna. You want to bet? Hey, Haley Pilot. Nice to see you. Sniper X, thank you so much. Welcome. Lilo 25, hello to you. Yeah, it's a 30 Hz. I can switch between 30 and 60. It's a 4K monitor. And I can switch between those. Lol, not. Where are you then? So let's see. We're waiting for the clearance. And I'm 100% sure that I did file a flight plan. No. So Mr. Great Gaming, I've been using this a lot. So welcome to the stream. No, I've been doing lots and lots of flights. What is trim in an airplane? Okay, so real quick explanation, right? If you are looking at the aircraft from this view, all right, you can see that you've got your wings creating lift, and then you have a center of gravity, which pushes or has a downward force. If you didn't have a stabilizer, the aircraft would do roundabouts. So it would do saltos, right? So you need that horizontal stabilizer, exactly what the name says. It stabilizes the aircraft. And this is actually movable. Depending on your airspeed, your flap configuration, the speed and flap configuration, for example, changes the lift vector. So the point where the lift is acting on the aircraft. And in order to compensate that moment, right, which will try to turn the nose up or turn the nose down, you will adjust the horizontal stabilizer. And that's what's called trim. So we are trimming the aircraft, meaning we're changing that whole wing angle of attack by moving it up and down. And you can see it here, it has a scale. Right? And by doing that, we can equalize the forces so that you don't have to put continuous pressure through the flight controls. That's what's called trim. It's only your 40 Hz monitor or Wi-Fi? No, I don't think Wi-Fi has anything to do with it. Right, so... Okay, so he says try to resend it. We'll do so. Request. Oops. That's... Okay, so Michael, have a look at my website. So if you go to blackbox711.com, you will find index to go to these airport charts, and on the airport charts you will find them here. I'm flying the A320, Airbus A320. So let's go ATC menu. No, sorry, again. Atsu. There's about 220, 230 airports right now. I don't have all the airports covered. I don't have info for all of those, but so ATC request areas. So Nicolas, you thought low altitude transition level increases workload, and going from low niche to standard might shoot through the... No, so the thing is that if it's a low pressure, the difference between the transition altitude and the transition level will be increased. And 2,000 feet is actually quite large. So again, that shouldn't be an issue. In London, for example, it may be a bit different, where you have like 6,000 feet cleared altitude, and then you go to transition level after, or when you're on top of that, then maybe a very low pressure will decrease that band considerably. And there maybe there is a note on the ATIS as well. So if they specifically say on the ATIS, be advised, low pressure prevailing, then I guess you can call that. At least it's worth briefing. I don't know if you would put that as a threat, but yeah, if you want, I mean, if you want to, Nicolas, you can call it a threat. I mean, who am I to say that it's not a threat? So whatever you feel like mentioning in the briefing as being a threat, please do so. Do you have... Yes, I have, Danny. I have, yes. Thank you. Well, yeah, so Mr. Great, we are actually on a network that has ATC. So if I dial in the tower or the ground frequency 121.75, you will hear real people talking. And so we are simulating real world flying.
119.1 for run Air 5.
And there we go.
118.1.
And there you can hear.
118.1, thank you.
So we need a clearance. First, we need the departure route and the airway clearance, or the en route clearance, which I've just requested now through the MCDU. We can do that via voice, or in order to declutter the frequency, if it's very busy at the airport, we can get a clearance via departure clearance, so DCL. It's digital. It's a digital format.
Lisbon ground.
There we go.
7385.
So it's processed.
Good evening.
Oh, there we go.
Lisboa, boa tarde.
Lufthansa 738.
Just going to down the sounds a bit.
Clearance to
So
La Coruña,
we got the clearance now. We're cleared.
Juliet,
PDC 001 from LECO to LECO. So Coruna takeoff 20 via inbound 40 and the squawk 2176 QNH 1015. We'll do. Let's do Wilco. Send. So Wilco means we will comply.
Lufthansa 7385 cleared to La Coruña.
Yeah, how to squawk mode
015,
Charlie.
and please repeat squawk.
If you go to your
7385, squawk 0307.
if you go to your
Squawk is
ATC panel here,
Lufthansa 7385.
you have to make sure the out reporting is on, and
We're report ready.
we'll
Lufthansa
put the squawk
7385.
in. That was 2176 2176, and then I'll put this to on. And if you put this to on, it will send mode Charlie. Even the engines are not turning right now.
Cyber 36, boa tarde, push and start approved.
So that telephone ring. Hey, Parabas, how you doing? Nice to see you. So let's have a look at the received messages here. Pre-departure clearance, that is confirmed. That is confirmed. So we've got the clearance CDA received, and now clearance is confirmed. So that process now completed, and we're good to go. So I hope everyone is ready. We are departing. Well, normally Captain Live, normally yes, it's auto. However, here the here on VATSIM, they normally want you to have mode Charlie before you push back. And if you leave that in auto, then the transponder will go into mode Charlie only once an engine is started.
Long push until we understand 122. Ground Boeing 536.
I thought it was India.
124 ready for pushback into Thailand. Boeing 536, push and start approved facing north.
It is busy. It is busy. I guess we're gonna have to wait a little bit, but we'll see.
Boeing 262, contact tower 118.1.
118.1 for tower for Boeing 262, obrigado.
Hey, there's Adamico. Lisbon ground, spawned out from Air Portugal, 71 Bravo, stand 122, request push and start, QNH 1015.
FCAL 7 on Bravo, TSAT 1753, call me accordingly.
Okay, we'll call you 1753, thank you. Oops! I didn't even see TSAT. Where's TSAT? Blimey. Did he send a TSAT via clearance? Did I miss that? So in the real world, we have what's called target off-block time, which is given to us by the company, or the company adjusts the target or puts the target off-block time into the system, and then ATC will look at how busy things are, what your slot may be, and then they will give you a target startup approval time, and you have a window of plus and minus 5 minutes from that time to start up. So let me find that ATC message. So there's a clearance. Yeah, check AOI. I don't have an AOI here. But yeah, that's in real world. That's how you get your TSATs given to you, and then you have to be ready in a plus-minus 5-minute time frame of that.
Taxi 24 Romeo Charlie, taxi via Yankee Tango Uniform to Uniform Holding Point.
Wow, it's busy. Crikey. Look at that. Oh. Oh, that looks like a go around.
360 is on Whiskey 1, ready to taxi to runway.
Oh, there's one inbound.
Cyber 36 via Whiskey, all short of Alpha.
Ooh, that's going to be close. He's moving.
Can you confirm that again, please, over?
Cyber 36, taxi via Whiskey, hold short of Alpha. Squawk mode
Wow,
Charlie.
that was close.
Yeah, Roger. Whiskey, hold short.
I think that's
of
LPPT.
Alpha and squawk mode Charlie.
Yeah, he's rotating. And look at that, there's the next inbound. Pretty cool.
Ground, Lufthansa 7385.
Okay, Krishu, wonderful.
Go ahead.
Lufthansa 7385, ready for push and start.
That's a 7385, hold position. TSAT time 1759er, call me accordingly.
We'll hold position, Lufthansa 7385.
So, we are within our window, so let's try again.
FTL 71 Bravo, Lisbon.
Yeah, 7 more, we're fully ready.
Sorry, this is hard. Break. FTL 168 Bravo, Lisbon.
Protocol 168 Bravo, yeah, ready for taxi.
FTL 168 Bravo, taxi via Alpha, Yankee, Tango, Uniform holding point runway 20.
Taxi via Alpha, Yankee, Tango, and Uniform holding point Uniform 5 runway 20, Protocol 168 Bravo.
Cyber 36, turn right on Alpha, hold short of Uniform.
Right on Alpha, hold short of Uniform.
FTL 71 Bravo, wind clear of the company A320, taxi on Alpha, entering Yankee. Push and start approved facing north.
When clear of the company, A320 behind, push is approved facing north, Air Portugal, 7-1 Bravo. So let's reset.
Give way to the 737 on Alpha.
So I guess that's the aircraft we have to give way to, because that's Vueling. Brenold, make sure you have that to on. Make sure you have that auto reporting on, and you put that switch into on as well. That should work. If not, try to click the spot on here.
Air 90901, boa tarde. Continue via Lima, Mike and Zulu, stand 209er.
So just make sure that everything. Before start checklist.
Parking brake.
Set.
Takeoff speeds and thrust.
V1 136, VR 140, V2 140, flex temp 60 degrees. Oh, 680
V1 140, VR 136, V2 140, flex temp 68 degrees. Windows.
Closed.
Beacon.
On.
Before start checklist completed.
Give way to the A320 on your left. Behind traffic, continue by uniform moving point.
Oh, we're clear. Fantastic. We can go.
Give way to the A320 on my left. And
Brakes released, ready for push.
To the holding point, over.
Verify to Yankee Lisbon.
Facing north.
When clear of the Vueling A321 behind, push and start approved facing north.
When clear of the Vueling, push and start approved facing north, 530.
Good. Let's start the engine.
For Romeo Charlie, standby tower 1 decimal 1.
To start. If you're wondering how I am controlling the pushback via the app.
Iberia 58 Tango Bravo, information Juliet, Canadian 015, clear to La Coruna, in Bon Force Sierra, squawk 5254.
Okay, now we'll shoot the quick start.
Right, we're going to stop here.
Break. Welling 536. Hold short of the
So that maybe that Iberia can push back.
Hold short uniform giving way.
Good, starting engine 1. Oh,
Iberia 58 Tango Bravo, information Juliet, Canadian
starting engine 1.
clear to La Coruna,
Okay.
in Bon Force Sierra, squawk 5254.
Welcome aboard the Captain Black Box Twitch channel subscriber experience.
So,
Could new
Sniper,
subscribers
sorry.
Please make your way to the first class cabin.
What was
where
your message?
complimentary
Sorry,
drinks,
hang on.
snacks and premium flight entertainment will be served. Thank you.
When will I try the Airbus A380? I'm not sure when it comes out, but I will try it.
Confirm squawk 5254.
So whenever it comes out, I will definitely give it a try. Sorry for the late reply, Sniper X. I'm sorry.
Iberia 58 Tango Bravo, feedback correct, report ready.
Muppels, well, the thing is that as soon as it's stable
36, stand by tower 109.1.
and it doesn't mess up so often,
109.1, thank you for your agency,
then I'll try it.
168 Bravo, stand by tower 109.1.
Protocol 168, Bravo Tower 118.1. Thank you, bye-bye.
Doors are clearly marked with exit signs and instructions for door operation. Each door is equipped with an escape slide.
After start checklist. Oh. After start checklist.
Anti-ice.
Off.
Ecam status.
Checked.
Pitch trim.
5, go ahead.
29.6%. Set.
Traffic behind you. When
Set and
clear
checked.
of the traffic,
Rudder trim.
Neutral.
After start checklist completed.
Flight control check.
Ready. Full up. Full down. Neutral. Full left. Full right. Neutral.
Rudder.
Full left. Full right. Neutral.
Welling 536, stand by tower 109.1. Tower 118.1, stand by. 536, thank you.
Air Portugal 71 Bravo, request taxi.
FPL 71 Bravo, taxi to holding point 10820 via Golf, Tango and Uniform.
Holding point runway 20 Golf Tango Uniform, Air Portugal 71 Bravo. Captain Danny, thank you so much for the 22 months. So, via Golf... Let's have a look. Golf Tango Uniform. Clear left side.
Clear right side.
Continue via Golf, hold short of Tango. Golf, hold short Tango, taxi 900.
Yeah, AIG, I still use, yeah, I do use that here in Microsoft. It's called, isn't it called IAG?
Set.
Brake check.
Pressure 0.
Captain Danny, thank you so much. I'm doing well, and thank you again for the 22 months. I hope you're doing well too, Captain Danny. Thank you so much. Thank you, Zenshai. Alpha India Group. Well, there we go. Alpha India Group.
Welcome aboard the Captain Black Box Twitch channel subscriber experience. Could new subscribers please
Right, we
make
need to
your
go
way to
golf.
the first class cabin, where complimentary drinks, snacks and
Iberia
premium
52 Yankee,
flight
confirm
entertainment
squawk
will be served.
4712.
Thank you.
Taxi via
And
Alpha,
Haslochen, nice to see you too. Thank you so much for 10 months. How are you doing?
Squawk 4712 via Alpha.
Thanks for all you do, Black Box, all these years. Well, my pleasure. Like I said, I'm enjoying flight sims tremendously, and to being part of the development process, being part of the fantastic communities, really great. Can you recommend a FENIX A320? Personally, yes. It's a fun aircraft to fly.
Papa,
It's still missing a couple of things, but all in all, I wouldn't be flying it if I if I didn't enjoy it. Did you try the Salty 748? No, Andreas, I have not. Does this game have all aircraft open, or we need to buy them? Well, Sniper X, there is, for example, a couple of freeware aircraft available which come with Microsoft already included. And then there is modders, so people that, or groups of people that will mod these add-ons. And one of the really good ones I can definitely recommend, which is free, is the fly-by-wire A320 mod. So yeah, there's definitely freeware. Right, uniform is next to the right. Taxi checklist.
Flight controls.
Checked.
Checked.
Set and checked.
Config 1 plus F.
Oh.
Radar and predictive winds here system.
181, Air Portugal 7 on Bravo. Obrigado. Good night. On and auto.
Engine mode selector.
Normal.
Ecam memo.
Takeoff, no blue.
Taxi checklist completed.
Set 118.1 on VHF1.
Takeoff runway.
No. Restart the checklist.
Takeoff runway. Takeoff runway confirm. Approach path clear of traffic.
No. Oh, I messed up.
Cabin crew be seated for takeoff.
All I want to do is have them change that 18.1. Let me just check the command for that. Oh, there we go.
Taxi 518 and the frequency.
Set 118.10 on COM1.
Set.
Nice, that's really cool. Yeah, he does. Lisbon Tower, Bontard, Air Portugal 71 Bravo, holding short at uniform, ready for departure.
Air Portugal 71 Bravo, Lisbon Tower, what's that?
Did you try the Tolis A340-600? I think I did, yeah. But that was some time ago. Hey, Goat Friends, how you doing? Well, yeah, Goat Friend, I mean, who knows, right? Who knows? Okay, so we've done all that. It's really busy tonight. It's really lovely. Man, I'm looking forward to that approach. So cool.
Swelling 536, wind 230 degrees 10 knots, runway 20, cleared for takeoff, 10 hasta luego.
Alright, Caesar, clear for takeoff.
So,
Portugal 71 Bravo, by uniform 5, line up and wait, runway 20.
by uniform 5, line up and wait, runway 20, Air Portugal 71 Bravo.
Or good evening, Iberia 5.
Restart the checklist.
Takeoff runway.
Iberia 5.
Confirmed.
Yankee.
Runway 20. Confirmed. TCAS.
Iberia 5.
TARA.
Pax 1 and 2.
On.
Lineup checklist completed.
Nice. So we've got approach sector clear, departure sector good as well. One aircraft departing. Thrustmaster Sniper X, yeah, so I have the Thrustmaster joystick base on the left side here, but I have a A320 stick add-on. But I do have, for DCS, I do use
Welcome aboard the Captain Black Box
Thrustmaster.
YouTube channel subscriber experience. Could new subscribers please make their way to the first class cabin where complimentary drinks, snacks and premium flight entertainment will be served. Thank you.
Set 119.10. Actually, no, I was going to put that on standby. I can't do that. So I knew that myself. All right, let's...
Portugal 71 Bravo, winds 230 degrees, 10 knots, runway 20, clear for takeoff. Request flight CM.
Runway 20 cleared for takeoff, Air Portugal 71 Bravo. And thank you so much for the service. Have a great week. Bye-bye.
You too, bye-bye.
Ready?
Ready.
Take off.
52 Yankee by
Check.
uniform 5, line up and wait, runway 20. Expect departure at time 06.
Fire uniform, line up and wait, runway 205, thank you.
Manflex 68, SOS runway auto thrust blue.
Checked. Thrust set. ...100 knots.
Oh. Checked.
Tower, Lufthansa 7385 on holding point runway 20. Lufthansa 7385, smooth tower, report time.
Gear up. Autopilot 1 on. Thrust climb, climb, out blue, auto thrust. So here we have to call departure ourselves. 1191. Flap 0.
Speed checked. Flap 0.
Lisbon approach, Bondart from Air
Barrow
Portugal 71 Bravo, passing 3,200, climbing 60.
Scale 71 Bravo identified, climb to flight level 240, turn right heading 270.
Right heading 270 and climb flight level 240, Air Portugal 71 Bravo.
Vueling 536, proceed direct to Hakun, Romeo Alpha Kilo Uniform November.
Set standard. Set standard.
Vueling 536, which one? Go ahead. Proceed direct to Hakun.
I was trying to find that. I don't think that's in our flight plan though. Not too sure. Boeing 536.
Set standard.
Confirm, it's not in your flight plan, but it's the standard waypoint for Madeira arrivals.
Right, so my co-pilot is out of sync now for some reason.
You may expect Hakun when Papa arrival.
Okay. We'll be direct Dracul, Romeo Alpha Kilo Uniform November. And we'll expect that Boeing 536.
Scale 71 Bravo, proceed direct to FENIX.
Air Portugal 71 Bravo, proceed direct to Pinec. Obrigado. So let's do that. Insert.
Approach, good evening, nearby the 53 Yankee with you.
Ready 52 Yankee identified, climb to flight level 240.
Flight level 240 for 52 Yankee.
So the wind noise, I'm a bit put off by the wind noise, by the way, guys, because You can hear that. I'm not sure if I'm so keen on that, to be honest. Yeah, so I'm flying right now. I'm concentrating. Give me a second. Also trying to enjoy the views here for you guys. Look at that. Beautiful Lisbon. Now, how can I get back in the checklists?
Very 52 Yankee, turn right heading 260.
Alright, heading 260, I verify, thank you.
Vertical 168 Bravo, contact Lisbon control 125.550, boa tarde.
125.550, particle 168 Bravo. Thank you for your service, bye-bye.
Seatbelts off. Guys, has anybody else got FS2 crew? Do you know how to get the active checklists? How to get it synced again? Is there a way? You can, yeah, but where? Where can I select the flight phase? You can only do command selector. Ah, okay, this. No, that's just...
Iberia 52 Yankee, turn right heading 340.
Alright, heading 340, by Alpha Yankee.
A backup binding on the stream deck would be nice for FS2 crew. Yeah, that's true, yeah. Oh, yeah. Man. This area is so beautiful. Have you tried flying from Delhi? Okay, so yeah, Oliver, the master caution now in real life, I would have aborted takeoff. Left side stick fault, but that is a typical FENIX issue right now. You will have that issue for some reason. Some peripherals, I guess, I don't know if it's just the HOTAS from Warthog. They do cause issues.
Lisbon departure, Lufthansa 7385 on 3100 feet, climbing 6000.
That's 7385 identified, climb to flight level 240.
Climbing flight level 240, Lufthansa 7385.
Vertical 71 Bravo, contact Lisbon control 125.550, boa tarde.
Aaron, it's from a good friend. Was that for us? Oh, sorry, is that for Air Portugal 71 Bravo?
Confirm, Lisbon 125.550, boa tarde.
125.550. Thank you so much for the service. Have a great week. Air Portugal 7 on Bravo. Obrigado.
You too, bye-bye.
Yeah, once again, big shout out to the controllers here who offered the service for tonight. Also, thanks to Bruno. And Led2K, how are you doing?
Thank you very much. Buenas tardes.
Lufthansa 7385, turn right.
Set 125.550 on COM1. It's not doing. Hey, Silent Hunter, how you doing? I don't know how to get the checklist synced again to...
Lufthansa 7385, Lisbon.
Lufthansa 7385, go ahead.
Turn right, heading 270.
Turning right, heading 240.
5, climbing 240. Welling 536, Lisboa control,
So-
boa tarde. Climb to flight level
And they have
330, report
CPDLC.
final level request. Climb level 330.
So we're going to go ATC COM,
Leveled. Welling 536.
connection,
In negative set.
Notification.
Report final flight level requested within Lisboa.
Lima Papa Papa Charlie.
Say again for 536. Report final flight level for today. It's going to be 330, flight level 330.
Hey, Toto. Oh, okay, Toto, I'll try immediately. Thank you so much again for all the help, Toto.
5451, descent flight level 100.
Descent flight level 100 on 5451.
Lisbon Control, Bontard, Air Portugal 71 Bravo, passing 220, climbing 240.
Portugal 71 Bravo, Lisbon Control, boa tarde, climb to flight level 340, report funnel level request.
Climbing level 340, and we are requesting level 360, Air Portugal 71 Bravo.
Air Portugal 71 Bravo, climb to flight level 360.
Air Portugal 71 Bravo, climb level 360. Ah, so gorgeous here.
Boeing 536, Raccoon 1 Papa arrival, runway 05.
Guys, I'm going to kill FS2 crew because it's out of sync. We'll just do the rest ourselves here.
Control, good evening, Arcadia back to Yankee.
Okay, so let me try that.
52 Yankee, Lisbon Control, boa tarde, climb at level 340, report funnel level request. 340, report my level 5 Yankee.
No, Toto, it's still giving me the same. It says you have already activated the beta serial for this product. What am I doing wrong?
Air 244, wind at 260 degrees, phone on up, runway 28, clear plan.
Runway 28, clear to land.
Yeah, I have. So Toto, in the X Aviation, yeah, I have a beta product. So
Air 5451, contact Lisbon approach 119.1. Boa tarde.
Yeah.
119.
Ah, okay.
1195451.
Easy 2 Nana Lima, continue descent at level 70. Easy 2 Niner Lima, continue descent at level 70. Charlie Yankee, Bravo 36, no further.
Toto, that's the
decimal 8, what are?
In the account.
122.8, good night and thank you, sir.
If I go to the account.
Easy 2 Niner Lima, visual control.
Under my orders. Yeah, I have. It says. Hold on. It says hot start Challenger 650 beta. Okay. Tota, I will download it after the stream.
Go 168 X-ray, wind at 31.
Okay, so and then I'll install it.
Between 07 and 130 knots. Touchdown zone 120 degrees, 5 knots. Between
so our logon has been accepted.
And 170 degrees, runway 05.
So we are now.
05,
what?
Checked.
Oh, he's alive.
Radio check. Easy 29 Lima, Hydro 5, descent at level 70.
Descent 70, sorry, I had a small problem.
No problem. Vueling 262, no further disable for Unicom, 12 decimal 8, boa tarde.
Unicom for Vueling 262, obrigado por
Seatbelts on.
Boas tardes, boas noites.
Seatbelts off.
Easy 6468, report mark number.
Well, he's working alright, so that's fine. Right. Yeah. So Oliver, I did read about the incident with the two Air France pilots having a fight. So apparently it was a physical fight, a short one, but yeah, I personally have absolutely no understanding for that. That is a behavior which is extremely unprofessional. You get enough training, enough seminars, so that this doesn't happen. And for me, from my point of view, it's the captain who has to be you know, the sensible one really. But if the captain is misbehaving, it's up to the first officer to just simply leave the aircraft. I mean, if it's in flight, obviously you can't. You have to be professional enough to try to work as good as you can and not escalate the situation. And then once you've landed and checklist completed, you will then just leave the aircraft and say, you can look for another first officer. I'm not flying with you anymore, and I'll file a report with the company. They need to keep the phrase, or learn the phrase, keep it cool. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it has to so sometimes I mean, we're all humans, yes, but the thing is this: airline pilots, they have a high wage, right? Normally, you get a lot of money for what you're doing, and for that money, for that wage, people that put their lives into your hand can expect a very professional service and very professional attitude. And if you can't deliver that, well, maybe then you should choose another job, because you know you're not doing what you're paid for. And that's my view on it.
Easy 6468, which one?
Yeah, Andreas, exactly. Yeah.
Easy 6468, go ahead.
Easy 6468, report Mach number.
Yeah, and the only time I heard about that before was Air India, I think, or in India somewhere. I'm not sure if it was Air India, but India, they had twice, I think, a fighting crew. Hey Anthony, had Blackboard yesterday. We were saying the 738 felt too slippery. Do you feel like the Phoenix has nailed it more accurately? No, so Anthony, the same thing for the Phoenix. It is definitely too slippery as well, meaning in the descent, it doesn't have the right drag profile, and also on departure, for example, when you do an engine failure, you will find that you could pull 15 degrees pitch in a heavy F321 here in Phoenix, and it won't decrease the speed. So that's unrealistic. Lee, which website? So have a look. Hold on.
Thank you.
Oh, that's wrong. Hang on. Let me change the link. Yeah, sorry. We have a new website for that. Hold on. Let me change that link in Nightbot. So we have 15 feet to go. Toto, another question. I'll contact you once I've installed everything, and then we can do a little test, and then we'll see if that works out, and then we can take the time to talk about stuff then while we're setting everything up. Fantastic, Toto. Really looking forward to that. Thank you so much.
Continue. Correction. Proceed direct party.
Proceed direct party, you'll be in 2006.
Okay, so who? So Lee, try this link, please. Oh, hang on. Why is that still? Hold on. Sorry. Give me a second, please. I need to get into the right night bot. So let's try again. Okay, so Lee, third try, lucky, let's try again. There we go, that should be the correct link now. Is the Phoenix 320 much better than the fly-by-wire one? Well, it depends on what you look for in the add-on. The fly-by-wire mod is very good, but if you look for things like you know, the failure menus, the FMS, CPDLC and so on. I guess the FENIX is just a bit better still on that level. But, I mean, fly-by-wire mod is getting better as well. Yeah, Lee, it has changed. So, Senshai, our good friend, and Brenold, and also Rentasat, they helped in developing a new website. And the brunt of the work was done by Senshai. And so we're currently trying to build it with more infos. So, for example, we're currently still trying out something regarding...
2406, due to military activity, turn left at 0.
What? Military activity here on YouTube? On VATSIM? What's this? Nicolas, yeah, I'll get to that in a second. Let me just answer this one. So if you go to docs... so checklists. Oh, sorry, procedures. So supplementary procedures right now. For example, we have single engine taxi procedures. So I'll try to implement these checklists. Whenever I get questions or more questions about a certain topic, then I will try to include those for people that are interested. Can you explain when you would do an APU on takeoff and landing? So whenever you have performance issues. So for example, let's say you're doing your performance calculations and hey, Luis Daniel, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome everyone. Hello, welcome. So let's say, for example, it gives you no data because the actual takeoff weight is a little bit about max possible takeoff weight. Then you can try APU off, right? That will give you a little bit more margin, a little bit more power to the engines, and then maybe you can take off, right? So another thing where I would use APU for the air conditioning on arrival would be an overweight landing. That's what I always would do then. So there's some circumstances where you would use that procedure, but it doesn't happen often, Nicolas. That is actually really rare. My favorite aircraft in real life was 747, I would say. And Solid Wings, bonsoir monsieur, how are you? Is it possible to close thrust levers before the... Yes, of course. Yes, of course. So, don't think of it as everything being so static when it comes to flying. So when you come down, and let's say you're 10 knots over speed, and you're approaching 30 feet, right? It's safe to close the thrust levers there. Because, yeah, over speed, you have enough energy. Even if you have a little bit negative wind gust, then you still have enough forward speed to cover that. So theoretically and procedure-wise, yes, of course, there is no set altitude where you would be allowed to close the thrust levers. You wouldn't do it too early to risk a hard landing, for example. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, so in Santos Dumont, yeah, I would say so as well. I would imagine you would need APU on PAX or PAX on APU. Wow, a lot of questions. I'm sorry if I'm missing some questions. It's very busy tonight, which I'm very happy about. But trying to fly and answer all the questions is sometimes a bit difficult, but I try. Also, let's talk through the approach here, guys. So while I'm doing the landing performance calculations, let's do that with 60 tons. We'll talk about the procedure as well. I lived in England for 5 years. I actually have A-levels, an English A-level. So not a German Abitur. So that's why. Richro, thank you so much for the support and thanks for being here. Thank you. So we're doing the Coruna, runway 03. Wind is still from the north, so definitely 03 is a good option here. I want to check quickly if we have control.
Portugal 168 Bravo, no flight detail of Unicom 122 decimal 8, good there.
Unicom 128, Portugal 168 Bravo, Bonaparte, thank you for the service, bye-bye.
No, we don't. So yeah, so we will be leaving the Portugal airspace in about 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Landing weight, we set 60 tons. We'll do, how long is the runway? Let's see, and we've got auto brake, but dry. So we need medium auto brake actually. It's not a long runway, it's only 2,200 meters available. Did you try the Dark Star in Microsoft Flight Sim? No, I've not. So that Mach 10 thingy? You know. Hey, gute V forward. Wie geht's dir? Oh, nice, Andreas. Yeah, that's what I like. So people having a certain motivation to do something, learn an aircraft for, you know, for their favorite routing. Great stuff. Goat friends. I have a tendency to mix up when I should reply with set or on when doing checklists. Any hint? I should think as English is not my native language. I mean, what helps? You mean in the FS2 crew? Have a look at the reply. So it gives you checklist assist. It will tell you what you can answer. Or is it in general set or on when doing a checklist? Because normally in the items it will tell you what to reply. So for example, if you take our checklists for the A320, it gives you the reply on there. Okay, parking brake is either set. If that's one of those items, I guess you would have to learn that. But it was used to be on because it says on the switch itself. Now they've changed it to set. So a couple of small changes, but that's you know, procedures you have to learn.
Is forbidden for civil aircraft.
Yeah, cool. So for the approach, guys, the plan is as follows. Hey, Nige, how you doing?
It was because you work with
Buongiorno.
And it was Lima Echo Romeo 86 Bravo.
Hey, Vigo? No, that's the alternate. Coruna. So,
Lima, we have vacated the runway.
There we go. 2,188. Landing distance available is well, full length there. So we will arrive.
Welcome aboard the Captain Black Box Twitch channel.
Hey, Paul Flies.
Experience. Could new subscribers please make your
and
way
Eagle
to the
Motion.
first
Eagle Motion,
class
thank you so much for joining. And
complimentary
Paul
drinks,
Flies.
Snacks and premium flight entertainment will be served. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Paul Flies, for the 16 months, and good evening to you as well. Thank you for the support. Look at that, beautiful along the western coast of Portugal. Isn't that Porto down there? Hang on.
A gift from me to you.
Oh, Brennan.
Enjoy
Oh,
the
sorry,
gifted
Krishu.
sub.
Hang on, give me a shout out. No, we're coming up Vigo. No, we already passed Porto. Wow. The Krishu, that's really kind of you. Thank you for gifting 5 subs. So, Cassiopeia, Heron, Wild Rover, Macan, and Punk78, thank you so much. Say a big thank you to Krishu. The Krishu, thank you so much. That's really kind. Thank you, thank you, thank you. At this point, once again, thank you so much for all the support, guys. I am enjoying live streaming so much, and I love flying these sims, and I'm actually excited about the next flight as well. Now, I don't want to make a big announcement about it because I need to install something first, and if that's working, then I can promise you the Challenger flight. There we go. So, contact Unicom. Air Portugal 71 Bravo, changing Unicom. Thank you so much for the service and have a great week.
You too, sir. Well,
Right, that's really cool.
35,
They're lovely people. So
5,
nice.
climb flight level
Captain Azor, say how you doing?
request.
Brennelt, hang on. Yeah, we'll do the procedure in a minute. So I'll switch to Unicom. There we go. So for the procedure, Brennelt, once again, Krishu, thank you. So for the procedure, and Paul Flies, also to you, thank you so much for the resub. Yeah, 16 months. I hope you're doing well. Oh, official SM, thank you so much. Yes, once again, guys, thank you so much for taking the time. That's really, really cool. That makes so much difference if you actually have control. Oh yeah, Oliver, I know. I've been to one of the port wine distilleries. Yeah, really brilliant. Good. So let's go and have a look at A Coruna. So Brennelt, what we're doing is the following: we're gonna fly La Coruna VR. From there, we'll do direct to the initial approach fix called Idotu. So Coruna, Idotu. Then go direct into the approach if you like, or do just one turn, or just an entry into the racetrack pattern there and do the turn. It's up to you. The important thing is as follows. Sector is 4.5, however, here you would be safe in 2,500 feet. So you can descend down to 2,500. Actually, no, sorry, disregard. Disregard. No, it says mandatory 5,000. Disregard. So descend down to 5,000, Idotu. From there, you've got 6 miles to go down to 2,500 feet. So that's quite challenging. That's more than 3-degree profile. So make sure that you have maybe flaps 1, or use speed brakes. Hey, solid wings.
Subscriber experience. Could new subscribers please make your way to
guys,
the
you're too
first
kind.
class
Thank you so
cabin,
much.
where complimentary drinks, snacks, and premium flight entertainment will be served. Thank you.
Solid Wings gifting 3 subs here on Twitch. Thank you, Solid Wings, as well to you. Merci, monsieur. Ian Launch, Cloudwalker, so Cloudwalker and Nicolas. Please say a big thank you to Solid Wings.
Blackbox Twitch channel subscriber experience. Could new subscribers please make your way to the first class cabin?
Thank you.
Complimentary drinks, snacks, and premium flight entertainment will be served. Thank you.
Grim in Netherlands, I would assume it says NL. Thank you so much for 7 months, Grim. I hope you're doing well. Thank you everyone for your support. Merci beaucoup. Good. Okay, Brad. So 2,500. Airport elevation is 330 feet, so it's a little bit elevated, which is nice. Here's the deal. So you'll descend down towards Charlie Oscar. So from here down to Charlie Oscar 401, we'll descend down to 1,500 feet. From there, we're going to start having a look for the runway, and we need to, again, find our optimum slot for the final approach. What do I mean by that? I would go again with 900 feet, 3 miles final. Right, so do yourself the favor, coming up to top of descent, do yourself the favor and simply either put a waypoint there, or so you could go to pilot waypoints, delete all, and just go for the approach. Let's do VECO 01. So we go Lima Echo Charlie Oscar 03. That's a threshold 03. Then we go outbound, meaning we have to look for the track. It says 033, which hopefully is the inbound track for the runway. Yeah, it's 033. So that means 213 outbound and 3 miles. So place bearing distance. Put that in there. Store. And I'm going to put this on the fix info page. So Victor Echo Charlie Oscar 0. No, LECO, not Victor. Or did I name that VECO? I think I named that VECO, didn't I? Oh, I misspelled, so disregard. It doesn't matter what he called it. I mean, as long as you find it. So, I'm going to put fix info. There we go. We'll start a descend here. Let's go initially 250 just to start descend. So, if we go then to the flight plan list and scroll down to the final, what we'll see then is that waypoint. So we go. There we go.
Welcome.
Oh,
aboard
actually,
the Captain
wow.
Black
Okay,
Box
so
YouTube channel subscriber experience.
hey, Aaron, thank you so
Could
much.
new subscribers please make their way to the first class cabin, where complimentary drinks, snacks, and premium flight entertainment will be served. Thank you.
Marcus, nice to see you. How are you doing? Brennel, you can always see the 3 miles is actually right off the last waypoint, meaning will be probably like more like 2 miles. So let me change that. So let's do put LECO 01 in here, and then we do LECO 03 213 degrees outbound at 2 miles. Store. And then we go to here, clear that out, and just put LECO 01 in there. So, obviously, if we go and have 2 miles, we want to be 600 feet above the airport elevation there. Big thank you to Aaron coming in with a membership here on YouTube. Thank you so much, Aaron. Thank you. Thank you for the support. So there we go. Right, so Brennelt, I know now that little gate I want to fly through, right, is there. Looking at the approach chart, I know there, that point here, that is about 2 miles from the threshold, and I want to be 600 feet above the ground, and looking at the threshold elevation about 330, so 930 feet is my gate I want to fly through at that point, right? So what you can do now, if you like, again, it's just a little bit of a gameplay really. If you wanted to take that point and put another 2 mile radius around that. Why? Because that means at this point you want to be another 600 feet higher, right? So I've got another gate now I can fly through here. So that's about 1,500 feet at this position there. And remember what I tried to tell you guys? Is that set yourself these gates, make a mental plan, make a game plan, and then stick to it. And that's something you're going to have to do if you want to fly these approaches. You just have to prepare mentally, and that way understand, you know, when you are doing which altitude, which speed you would be at, what's your configuration, right? Just want to have a look again at something here. So that's Charlie Oscar 401, and that's Charlie 03 Whiskey. Yeah, so there. So one thing I find fascinating is the fact that this looks as if you have enough distance, but as a matter of fact, you don't. That is actually turbulence. Pretty close to the runway. Let's continue further. So we go descend out blue 150. Yeah, 05 Whiskey, 03 Whiskey, and then... Yes, I have. So Incubus, are you using, by any chance, I think you said you have problems as well, right? Are you using the HOTAS, not the HOTAS, the Bravo throttle quadrant from Honeycomb? Because then have a look at these switches, which have a preset binding, and one of those bindings is actually the avionics switch, and it puts it to off permanently. So even if you go in the sim, you switch on the avionics, internally in the sim, it puts it as off. So that's why the displays don't turn on. It was simple as that. So QB found that out for us. So I'm really happy that now it's working. So we already overflew the airport. Have we? Hang on. Where am I? I need to concentrate. Yeah, we already passed the airport. Really high, actually. That's 20. That's 6,000 feet. 14,000. Blimey. What happened here? Are you ready? Hang on. Are you ready for the approach brief? Are you ready for the approach brief?
Go ahead.
Any questions?
No questions.
Good.
Check speed.
So, we'll do a visual approach. Transition level is 70. All right, so we've done everything there. Cool. So as the aircraft ahead of us, I am going to start slowing down, and I'm going to start using speed brakes. Lord, the aircraft is shaking because of speed brakes. Let's go down to 80. Because the transition altitude is 6,000 feet, so you have 1,000 feet buffer normally, unless the QNH is below 1013, but I think it wasn't. Let me just check though. Yeah, 1015, so that's fine, 20 degrees. So I'm entering all the data. Minimum was 1500. Orbit medium. So somebody's going ahead. I'm not sure who that is. But I'm going to go turn left here. I'm not sure if that person wants to land behind me. Green Dot Foxtrot, no. Simply because the final descent is so small, that segment is so small, I'll do that in selected modes. If that were, you know, a longer, longer final, then I would definitely do it managed. But well, that window's dirty. Brennelt, yeah, it's online, but I'm not sure if they're responsible for us. Yes, you can do a LNAV minimum. Sorry, an LNAV minimum. Let's see. No, you should do that in selected for the vertical mode. So if there's any reason you can't do VNAV because of, let's say, temperature correction or you're outside the limitations and you have to use the LNAV minimum, no, then you should use selected mode for the final descent. What a beautiful area. Look at that. Good. We're going to go down to 5,000 feet. Let's see how many track miles do we have. We have about 40 track miles. That's fine. So I'm going to go direct to Idotu. That's a long detour, isn't it? But I think I needed time anyways to brief. Hang on, let's see. Did I put something wrong? Hold on. Yeah, correct. So here you got to put 70 as well. Correct. Good. I want to do one more thing. I want to, since it's a non-precision approach, I go to progress page and I put in the runway threshold identifier. So Lima Echo Charlie Oscar 03, and that gives me always the direct distance. So we keep in mind the runway threshold is at 330 feet. What area do you recommend fly with the GA? Actually, there's so many beautiful areas around the world. Norway, Alaska, Indonesia, Papua New Guinea, those sort of areas. Oh yeah, hey, you've flown it? How did it go, Mark? Because I'm trying to think if that is if I correctly have set my goals or my gates correctly. Because as far as I can see, that is 3 miles. Look at that. That is correct. That's 3 miles. So that's going to be 2.5 miles there. So it looks as if you have so much space. Hey, Nanak. And you don't. So that's why you need to make these preparations, because otherwise you're going to fall into a trap thinking you have so many, you're so far away from the runway, but you're not. Right, let's look at the scenery here. Absolutely gorgeous. La Coruña traffic. Air Portugal 71 Bravo is approaching Idotu. Initial approach fix for the RP03 approach. Yeah, so that's also Mark has a very good point. Yeah, we are a bit fast here. That's that managed. So Mark is addressing something that's very important as well. So fix info. Let's put the runway again, 03, in here. And just put the extended center line in there. So opposite from 033 is 213. And that way, as you can see here, we have the runway, extended center line. And that's good. It's a low-level intercept for final approach. So definitely a good idea to insert that extended center line there. And Nathabika says he didn't crash. Okay, all good. Okay, so what was missing, Nathabiko? Brennard, I wouldn't try it. The reason being, hang on.
1015 set passing 6,600. Now.
Checked. Approach checklist.
Barrow ref.
QNH 1015 set.
1015 set. Seat belts.
On.
Minimum.
1500 feet set. Set and checked.
Auto brake.
Medium. Armed.
Engine mode selector.
Normal.
Approach checklist completed.
Oh yeah. Lovely beaches. Punishment, well, I mean, if you overspeed below 10,000 feet, I don't know if anybody ever got fined for it. But you have to realize that you may have some VFR traffic that's not controlled. Otherwise, you have birds, right? You may hit some birds, especially the coastline. So it's in your own interest to not do more than 250 knots. Now we've got some traffic coming in here. Right, I'm going to start slowing down. So let me activate the approach phase. Yeah, and again, the reason why I won't do final approach mode is because it's only 1,000 feet, right? And I would just simply do that with flight path angle, and then again, look for your gates, look for the runway, try to pick up the poppy lights. You're gonna have, even if you fly, guys, even if you fly in selected descent mode, you're still gonna have the VDEF bar. It's still gonna show you if you are offset from the optimum path. The final ascent before MD8 went deep down. Oh, okay. Oh, Arthur, well, that's a good catch then. Well done. Epic wings. You missed my voice in FENIX FS2 crew. Well, I promise you, if they bring out the add-on to record your own voice voice messages here on FS2 crew, or your own crew members, then yeah, I'll do that, and I'll make it available. Good. Let me put that here as well. So first landing here, I've never flown into a Coruna, neither in real life nor in the sim. So there we go. There's one traffic there. I can see him. There's the city. Absolutely beautiful. The harbor area. Absolutely wonderful. And real time, actually. So 1856 Zulu. Good. We are shortcutting a little bit, so I'm already going to put 2,500 in here, because that's the altitude we have to cross Charlie Oscar 03 Whiskey at. So we're shortcutting a little bit. And then the final ascent out of Charlie Oscar 03 Whiskey down to 1,500. And then things will get interesting. And again, at our minimum, we are 1,200 or 1,150 feet above the ground. Yeah, or 1,170 if you want to be 100% correct. Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, yeah. So the thing is that flaps 1.
Speed checked. Flaps 1.
No, not flaps 2, flaps 1, for crying out loud. Yeah, so definitely that makes a lot of noise, yeah. Let me go down, open descend here. So we have 5 miles. Yeah. Take out some energy. You don't get extra points for flying it fast. So there's nobody ahead of me right now. Flaps 2.
Speed checked. Flaps 2.
No, I don't. I have nothing with reshade. No, nothing like that. Yeah, you can see the little mountains there. Getting into conflict with us. So actually, let's do 145, 150-ish. So we need to be at 2,500 there for our final descent. So let's start concentrating now. Right, I think the airport is there, although I'm not 100% sure, but it looks like that's where the airport should be at. Okay, so recap. We want to be here. So there it was. So that was we said 950. So 1550 there. So 1500, our minimum at that circle. Then we should be okay. Wow, look at that. Hey, DK. Yeah, I know, right? Good, so 1500 it is for the minimum. And we'll do that in flight path angle. I don't like the vibrations very much. I have to dim them down again. I think it's the engine vibrations. Let's disable that. Right, down we go. Gear down.
Gear down. Cabin crew be seated for landing.
Flaps 3.
Speed checked. Flaps 3.
Flaps 4.
Speed checked. Flaps 4.
Ooh, we're a bit high in the profile. Landing checklist.
ECAM memo.
Landing, no blue.
Landing checklist completed.
Right, so I'm desperately looking. Oh, there it is! Oh my god, I was looking way too far out. Jesus.
1000.
Checked. I was looking way the wrong direction there.
100 above. Minimums.
Continue. Oh my god, I think I'm high in the profile. Oh no. Yeah, we're about 300 feet high. I don't think we can cover that. 1,000 feet per minute maximum. Oh no, I messed up the approach. Shoot. Oh no. Yeah. At least now we know where the runway is, for crying out loud. Go
Check.
around flaps.
Check. Positive climb.
Gear up.
Gear up.
Right. Now let's go back up to 5,000 feet. Flaps 1.
Speed checked. Flaps 1.
Flap 0.
Speed checked. Flaps 0.
Oh my god. That was mean. The reason why I didn't see the runway, it was hidden behind that that little mountain range.
Check.
Yeah, but my mental picture was completely off. My mental picture was from the nav display, etc. I saw the runway a lot further out. Outstar. Yeah, there was no way we could force that landing. A Coruna traffic, Air Portugal 71 Bravo is on a missed approach, returning to the initial approach fix for another RMP 03 in A Coruna. Caramba. Now, at least now, of course, I wanted to show you guys the beautiful scenery. Yeah, well, the excuse is I want to show you guys the scenery here, obviously. So, here's the thing. What I should have done, I should have really, as we were passing the city, I should have looked for the runway. But it's a good point now.
Welcome
it says
Captain Blackbox Twitch channel subscriber experience.
So for us, when we do a visual approach,
first class cabin, where complimentary drinks, snacks, and premium flight entertainment will be served. Thank you.
Thank you so much again, Sim Caesar. Sim Caesar, I was hosting you 2 days ago, I think it was. You were streaming, and I was gonna join your stream, but then one of my community members had a good lead on how to fix the GTN issue, and so we actually got it fixed, but it took some time, and I was hoping to get into your stream, but it was so late. That was like 2 in the morning, I think, and I went to bed. So I hope I had a great stream. And Sim Caesar, thank you so much for the 44 months here on Twitch. Yeah, we have a rule at our company saying that if you fly a visual approach, or if you want to fly a visual approach, you have to be familiar with the surroundings and the airport itself. So you should have been there once at least. So in real life, if I hadn't been at the airport and my first officer had never been at the airport, then I would not have accepted a visual approach. But there we go. And that's the reason why. Because you can mess up really quickly. So we'll. Have I heard of Rammstein? You mean the band? So in order to get back to the airfield, activate the approach phase. Approach checklist.
Barrow ref.
QNH 1015 set.
1015 set. Seat belts.
On.
Minimum.
1500 feet set. Hey Norbert, good evening.
Checked.
Set and checked.
Auto brake.
Medium. Set. Set and checked.
Engine mode selector.
Normal.
Approach checklist completed.
Right. Flaps 1.
Speed checked. Flaps 1.
So we're going to go back to direct. There. Down 2,500 feet. So, again, mental picture. Yeah, I was a bit sloppy as well. If I do some own reflection, I was sloppy on the descent. So what I did wrong, I should have been gear down flaps 2 at that point here, and I wasn't. So I was a bit sloppy with energy management. So typical, not being prepared properly, not concentrating enough, and there you have it. And that's where it gets into a go around really quickly. And it happens in real life as well. I mean, sometimes you just didn't concentrate enough, or you were distracted for whatever reason. And this approach definitely requires some concentration. Hey Ingo, how you doing? Threat review, yeah. Complicated approach. low level. Right, but that's mean. That is something I didn't catch from the charts. The fact that the runway is visually hidden by that hill. Crazy. I'm happy to see all the other people actually being able to land. So everybody else apparently landed. I'm not sure what Brennelt is doing. Hey Ingo, yeah, how you doing? Flaps 2. Oh. Flaps 2. So this time I am gonna
checked.
I am gonna try to be better prepared. So a final descent there. Fuel is 2,500 kilograms. So again, that point there, 900 feet. That point there, 1,500 feet. And we need to descend, continue to descend. Yeah, the track IR, yes, it definitely helps. Yeah, I would say so as well. That is mean. Look, I was looking for the runway, and you don't see it. It's behind that hill. And then I made the mistake. I was looking way too far back here. I thought that was the airport there. You don't see the runway here. That is crazy. Gear down.
Gear down.
Flaps 3.
Speed checked. Flaps 3.
Flaps full. Flaps full.
Speed checked. Flaps full.
Landing flight. Landing checklist.
ECAM memo.
Landing no blue.
Landing checklist completed.
So again, I need to go down a bit quicker. We'll use 4,000 again. There, now you start seeing the runway.
1,000.
And look at the terrain.
100 above.
Wow, that is crazy. Right, we should be alright this time.
Minimums.
Careful the center rate here. Look how close you are to the ground there. But you need to be. This approach is crazy. 1 red, 3 white. We're better set up this time. How crazy. 2 red, 2 white. Now getting better this time. Turning final. Yeah. Crazy. Look at that. Oh, that is fun. That is actually a lot of fun. Right, we're stable this time. Checklist completed. So just trying to get onto center line here. Trying to keep that path. Try not to hit that little... No.
Checked. Checked.
300.
Wow.
200.
What a cool approach. Blimey. Look at the hillside there. And the power cables. You see that? Disregard. Oh. It's a bit of a
100.
turbulence there.
40. 30. 20. Retard. 5.
Come on. Spoilers.
Spoilers. Reverse green. Diesel. 70 knots.
I know, that's how pros do it. I know, I'm sorry, that was FS realistic. I know, right? I had the same thing, I thought, hang on. That does not sound right. The same with the wheels. The brake sounds there. Right, I'm going to turn around here. Yeah, I'm gonna take those sounds out, and the shaking is all right. So the touchdown shake, I think, is good for viewing, but the sound's horrible sometimes.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the conclusion of our flight. Please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened.
Wow, though, what an approach! What an incredible approach! Absolutely nuts.
Gather your belongings and disembark. We'd like to thank you for flying with us today. We appreciate your business and hope to see you again on a future flight.
Coruna traffic, Air Portugal 71 Bravo. Will be vacating in about 15 seconds.
Thank you.
Right, we can't go there. That's for the fire brigade. We have to take the next one. Yeah, the touchdown shake is fine. I don't mind that. Yes, I do fly the A320 in real life. Wow, I have to admit, I haven't had that kind of exhilaration than doing an approach. That was incredible. After landing checklist.
Radar and predictive winds here system.
Off.
After landing checklist completed.
Yeah, so Mark, thank you. First of all, Mark and Ted Barker for suggesting the airport. I hadn't really known about this airport. So that's really cool. And I'm happy that I found the approach today, because I saw the weather being wind from the northerly direction. I thought we might as well try it. Yeah, so Mark, Adamico, Chris, Aaron. I'm not sure if Ted flew along. Brennelt, how was your landing? Yeah, someone's still inbound. Yeah. Let me just park here.
Parking brake.
Oh, hold on. What? Huh? Excuse me. Did you just release the parking brake? Don't fight with the FO, no. I'll try to be better. Right, so someone's inbound. Let me just see if we can see the landing. Yeah, what an incredible airport. That was a lot of fun. Right, and I will download the latest beta in a minute. I don't see him. Oh, there he is. Oh, yeah. I've got someone landing. Man, but that was a tough approach. Look at the terrain. I reckon, I don't know which country you're in. So you're finishing flight school, and what license do you have? CPL, ATPL, and yeah, which country or which continent at least? Yeah, so football, it is beautiful. These are the moments I really enjoy in Microsoft Flight Sim. Yeah, looking good. So he's got the right altitude there, and too red, too wide, and seriously, it's like just skimming the little hill there. Yeah, FS2 crew. Look at that, GG. Nice and stable. In for the touchdown. In the touchdown zone. Beautiful. Nice landing. Aaron, thank you for joining. Oh, no worries, but I'm glad you joined the flight, and I'm glad you enjoyed it. Thank you so much, Aaron. Rich Row, I have to admit, there's a couple of sounds which I have to here, speed brake, drag. No, drag. There was a sound, and it was a 737 spoiler sound. Oh, there we go. Auto speed brake. Yeah, so disregard. We'll disable that. Crash screaming. Oh, it's not working now. Oh wait, you have to be in the plane, I guess. Hang on. What on earth is that? Are you kidding me? What on earth is that? Oh my god. That is bad. Oh god, swearing, I'm sorry. Oh my god. That is terrible. Alright, forget that. Engine vibrations, yeah, those are disabled. Flap strikes, flap stress. Oh my god. Okay. Parking checklist.
Parking brake or chocks.
Parking brake set. Set.
Engines.
Off.
Wings light.
Off.
Fuel pumps.
Off.
Parking checklist completed.
Oh yeah, landing applause. Hang on, there was one. Yeah, I can show you that as well. Hang on, landing applause.
I think you could do better than that.
What? We didn't hear any applause though, didn't we? The landing was alright. Yeah, Andreas, I'm not sure if that's exactly the same profile as you have in real life for the terrain, but still. Right, I'm just gonna have a look at daytime here real quickly because as you can see here, it's an interesting little airport, and the terrain around the airport is great. What a great airport. Nanolab, if I find a profile that I'm happy with, you know, when I'm using, for example, the A320, I'm happy to share it. But right now, I'm just messing about a bit. Lol, is there seriously a church right here? Are you kidding me? Lol. Yeah. Well, there we go. But hey, that approach, brilliant. That is a lot of fun. Chris, sorry, I missed your message. Chris, where was he? Chris. I know Chris posted a message somewhere. Where was it? Hold on. Oh, there we are. Chris, thanks for the group chat. Lots of fun as usual. Hey, Chris, I'm glad you enjoyed it. And all the best. All the best. Greetings to Hannah. Oh, someone on final still. Nice. Hang on. Oh, there he is. Oh, he looks a bit high. He does look a bit high in the profile. Just saying. I think he would need to be down a bit lower. Yeah, so I think... Yeah, good decision, good decision. Well done. Yeah, good decision. That was a good decision. Yeah, gears coming up. Very nice. Very nice. Good choice. Forward. Right, I'm just gonna have a look at the city here. And again, this side is also interesting. For the approach light system there, that contraption, that's interesting. There is a church, Don. Okay, interesting. Nice. So there we go. A Coruna. So he's off for another approach. Fantastic. All right, guys. So, if you want to hopefully see something really cool and new in the Challenger 650, then tune in about 15-20 minutes. So it'll take me a while to download the latest version. And then I'll be back online for a flight from Palm Springs to Santa Barbara on a tech route.
Good night.
Solid Wings, merci beaucoup, monsieur. Once again, thanks for the gifted subs. Take care. Big thank you to everyone that joined the flight, first of all, and big thank you to everyone supporting today. So many resubs, gifted subs. Thank you so much, everyone. Big thank you to Bruno.
Black box.
Also, thank you to Bruno for hooking us up with the control there in Lisbon. So really cool. Right, guys. See you, if you like, in about 15-20 minutes. Looking forward to it. If not, I will see you next week, Monday, I think, because I'll be off 6 days of work starting, well, Wednesday. Tomorrow I've got lots of stuff to do. So next Monday will be the normal stream. Unless you want to watch the Challenger, of course, in about 15-20 minutes. Okay, stay tuned, everyone, and stay well. Hope to see you soon again. Thank you so much, everyone.